I wanted to go help, and I needed to make sure everyone was okay.
Some teens rushed to protect homes from a fire in a Rio Vista neighborhood. Surveillance video given to KCRA3 shows the flames engulfing those trees right behind houses. Fire crews say that fire was ignited by sparks from illegal fireworks.
Yeah, this happened last night on Yosemite Drive in Rio Vista. That's not too far from the high school out there. And KCRA3's Orko Manna is live there right now. So, wow, we're talking about some teens here who jumped in. Were any homes impacted by the fire, Orko?
Gulston, luckily no, and you can see how much damage this fire caused to this grassy area behind the baseball fields by that high school. And it's not just the grass that was burned, some trees were also burned. You can see all of the char damage on this tree here, and just take a look at how close the fire got to some of the homes in this neighborhood. That's a home right there. We're told some neighbors, including teens, jumped over this fence to help put the fire out. Tonight, they're being hailed as heroes.
Over the houses over there, we saw a big cloud of smoke come up.
Flames erupt right behind homes on Yosemite Drive in Rio Vista. Surveillance video shows trees on fire the night of July 4th as neighbors rushed to help.
We all kind of sprinted down there, me and my friends, to go help, knock on doors, see if everyone was okay.
17-year-old Charles Jeffers lives just down the street and jumped into action.
Ran to someone's backyard and opened one of the gates so to let people back there to use the hoses to stop the fire.
Fire officials believe illegal fireworks are what sparked the flames. About a dozen neighbors fought the fire for around half an hour before firefighters arrived. Jeffers says he needed to do something.
This is a very tight community, and I know a lot of people here, and a lot of my friends live around here, so I don't want to just stand around as someone could be in danger.
It got pretty close. I would say probably about 5-ish feet away from it.
Bronson Tesser assesses the char damage to the grass and trees behind his house, which was almost impacted by the fire. He and his family were not home when it started, and he says he's happy his friends and neighbors acted so quickly.
I actually really appreciated it. I told one of my friends that they are like, "Oh, I'm sorry that we huffed your fence." I said, "No, by all means, if that happens again, you're more than welcome to do that."
It happened so fast. Eucalyptus trees just went up.
Laura Mills lives across the street and says she saw the fireworks hit the trees. She ran to check on her neighbors and is thankful the teens worked to put out the fire.
I love my neighborhood. I love my neighbors. They're all great.
The Rio Vista Fire Department says they were coming from another fire and called the neighbors who stepped up heroes.
We don't always encourage people to take action if it's going to put their lives in danger, but this was a situation where they could and did make a positive impact.
And I wouldn't consider myself a hero. I think I was just helping out.
That selfless service seems fitting for Jeffers, who has dreams of being in this line of work.
I think I'm definitely going to go into the career of becoming a firefighter.
And with the action Jeffers took here last night, he is well on his way to making that career a reality. Again, no homes were destroyed or damaged by this fire, and no one was injured. Reporting live in Rio Vista tonight, Orko Manna, KCRA3 News.
Yeah, how cool is that? That's great to see, Orko. So what are officials saying now about who set those fireworks off and caused all that damage? Do they have any names or ideas?
Well, the fire chief tells me that at this point, it's still unclear who exactly launched those fireworks. He tells me that it is kind of hard to pinpoint exactly where those fireworks come from, but we are told that the police department is also helping investigate this.
All right, Orko, thank you.